it's Carla here from Mindset and Mayhem, and I'm the creator of the EFT Tapping School. And I have had some questions from some people about what makes EFT effective. And these are really great questions because you've got to think, oh, is this just woo-woo? And actually, there is science behind it that shows that when we EFT tap, we actually change the neural pathways in our brain. So here is a question that I have, and it says, what makes EFT so effective and brilliant? And it goes on to say, I've used EFT scripts before with no actual change or release in my emotional tension and anger. Anger is multifaceted, so anger takes a little while to get there. And it says, what makes it so effective? Because I found the guided audio was really useful. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you love the guided audios. I love them too. Now, I'm going to be really honest. If you're tapping from an EFT script, it's only going to take you so far. And that's because, number 5, I'm going to count it down 5 to 1. 5, you're not using your own language. You're not using the language that the issue is stored in your body with. You've got to use your own language. And that includes 4, having a believable setup statement. Now, this is the number 1 thing. If you've just lost it with your kids, you're probably not loving yourself. So when you say, even though blah, 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 lost it with my kids, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, it's probably not true for you. You've probably even got a little kicker saying, no, you don't, you dick. Can I say that on YouTube? Hopefully I can. I'll just have to put a little disclaimer there that I swore a little bit, or I said something that's not completely great. So, you've got to use the language that is applicable to you, that sets you up in the statement and that is believable. Now, I have a course called Be Your Own Breakthrough, and it's a little mini and mighty course, and it teaches you how to use the classic EFT model with, now this is a key thing, with the adjustments that you need to always have an effective EFT tap. Now, if you want the more master stuff, I've got a bigger master course, which is incredible, but as a starter, the mini and mighty Be Your Own Breakthrough is the way to go, because I go through how to make believable setup statements, and that's really, really important for you to know. Now, 3, the other reason why EFT doesn't work is you're trying to be positive, okay? You're trying to be positive. Now, just know and be honest that you're not positive. That's why you've come to EFT quite often, okay? You're not feeling too positive. You're feeling like being really whiny. You're feeling like being sweary. You're feeling like complaining and being a victim. Be that person, because that's what it is in the energy system. And the more that you gain, or the more you go into that state with your language, changing the tone and really put you back into it, the more you're going to release in your energy system. So just know that. Stop trying to be positive. 2, the other thing is that you're not listening to what comes up, okay? And sometimes the problem is not the problem. Sometimes we'll do an EFT tap with the script and it will remove the top layer or half a layer, but it's not getting under there and scrubbing up what has been revealed underneath. So often you need to cycle through EFT a few times to remove the deeper underlying things that are there. And sometimes it makes no sense what is there, because the subconscious doesn't make any sense. It's stored things, it's snowballed them, it's put layer upon layer upon layer upon something else, okay? Now, that brings me to number 5, is you're not attending to the layers. You've got to attend to the layers, okay? It's just, sometimes it's not a one and done with EFT. You just keep going through, because you will have little aha moments that come up when you're tapping, and it's like, oh, I have this clarity and this memory of this. And all the EFT tap is doing is sloughing off that layer to reveal the next layer. And maybe that reveals the next layer, and maybe that reveals the next layer. And it's by working through those layers that you are starting to dissolve the layers of emotional tension that you feel in your body. So I hope this is really, really useful for you on the reasons why EFT is effective and might not be effective. These are just 5 of the reasons, and the main reasons why I find when working with clients that EFT isn't effective. Okay, now you can go and download my audios, which are structured in such a way that they hold space for you and they elicit your own personal experiences and language to use in them, which are fantastic to use. And also they're magic because you get to use them again and again and again. So say you've got an issue like anger. Well, there's many different elements to that anger. So you might be tapping on one thing, and then 2 months later you need to tap on something else, a different aspect of anger, how it's cropped up in a different way in your world. And so you'll go in and tap on that, and then you might go in and tap on something else that comes up a week later. So it holds the space, but it allows you to adjust and adapt your EFT tapping for what it is, for the flavors of the bigger problem, okay? And eventually you'll dissolve enough of them that you just take out any emotional tension anywhere. Now, the other thing that I have is I have the course Be Your Own Breakthrough, where you can learn really how to structure your own EFT taps so you're not held into a guided audio. Sometimes the guided audios are great because they make you face what it is that you need to face. And other times it's really great to know how to have an effective and efficient tool to dissolve emotional tension and as an emotional first aid kit, or to dissolve limiting beliefs and to get you moving when you're stuck in inertia. Now, I hope that was really useful, and I've got some QR code links after this if you want to take it further, and I also have articles and other things on my website as well. Anyway, have a great day. May you go with ease.